This is Turing from Solar to Escape. Today we are doing a video on the possible Southern California outages due to California experiencing Santa Ana winds. Looks like there is a high chance of Santa Ana winds on December 2nd, 2020, and they are monitoring outages for the next 3 days from 12/2 to 12/5. And we're going to have a look at who is at risk of outages, and at the end we'll talk about how a backup solution provided via free California rebates can mitigate this problem for your home. So first of all, if you do a quick search right now, you'll notice there is a lot of news going around for outages. So let's just have a look at this. This is from Channel 4. They're talking about a red flag warning, which means there's a high threat of fire. Looks like wind gusts of 45 miles per hour expected in San Fernando and Santa Carlita Valley. And that means there's extreme fire danger. So basically low humidity with increased risk of wildfire despite moderate temperatures. So over here, again, they talk about wildfire outages. They're expecting almost 237,000 customers could be impacted, if not higher. So there is a lot of customers that may be impacted in Southern California in this area. Looks like the number, if you keep reading this article, keeps on going up. So this one says 350,000. Most likely it is going to be 350,000. Especially if you look at San Diego area, there's probably Santa Ana wind hitting San Diego area also. As mentioned, this year has been really bad for wildfire outages in California and wildfires. It has unfortunately killed quite a few people and damaged a lot of structures. But of course, the main impact that most people get is power outages. According to them, about 5% of the utility's 5 million customers will be affected in the counties of Kern, Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, and other places. Last week, they cut power to 16,000 people already. So what I'm going to do, the way you find out what areas are can experience outages to, just go to SCE.com, the Southern California Edison, and have a look at the outages page over here. And what you want to look at is not current power outages. That's a different list. That's unplanned outages. What you want to look at is what they call public safety power shutoff. This is power shutoff due to wildfire risk. And if you click on this, it's a separate map. And basically, what I'm going to do is go through this map area and see what's going on. So here's the map loading. There's two key things you want to look at. Is under public safety power shutoff consideration, and this area means there's areas that's already shut off. One of the key things to remind people is, over here this says shut off areas, is that most of California is under high risk fire areas. In fact, that's why a lot of Californians actually can get almost 100% rebate for battery power backup, because the fact is, a lot of Southern California, in fact, the entire state, I'm just going to zoom out here, that's Southern California, but if you look over here, the entire state, majority of the state, I would say about maybe a bit less than 50% of California is under high risk fire areas. Now, not all of the fire areas are right now under consideration. The PPS areas are areas there looking at certain circuits. So basically, there are transmission power lines in the area that can basically catch fire, which is why they may shut off this area. If you look, I zoomed into Beaumont area. It looks like a lot of under consideration. There's already 2 areas out of power. So if you click on an area, it'll say power has been shut off to this area. Estimated restoration time is 12/5/2020 at 2 a.m. Right now, it is only 7 p.m. on 12/2. So that's a good 3 days of power outage. Same thing over here. Looks like they're out of power. Rest of the area in orange, they're just monitoring. They have not shut off power yet. They'll be monitoring for the next 2 days whether they'll shut off power or not. So these areas are under risk for power outage. Some of the places they don't have information on, but most of the areas they're monitoring for the next 2 days. So if you notice, Beaumont, Banning, Cabazon, San Jacinto, Hemet, I mean a whole lot of areas, all the way down near San Diego County border, and also, of course, Orange County. Over here, there's a couple of areas in Orange County, mainly around Rancho Santa Margarita. This area has experienced a couple of outages, especially this Portola Hills area. This area, especially, I think, has been hit at least 3 or 4 times this year with power outages. So that community is highly susceptible to power outages. So this is in Orange County. We got some over here in Riverside County. So this area is Riverside County. A lot of risk over here. San Bernardino County. This area also high risk. A lot of it up in the mountainous area. This is the Lake Arrowhead area right over here. This is actually a bit north of the cities. Basically, once you get to the mountain area, this area, Rancho Cucamonga, this area has experienced a lot of power outages. In fact, I think 2 weeks ago, they had a massive power outages in this area right over here. That covered what couple of neighborhoods. Again, they're at potential risk from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Also, this place north of Upland, Zuga, this area and the mountains. Most of the mountainous areas definitely are. Over here, about east of Santa Carlita, this area, Canyon County, a lot of risk over there. And the biggest risk is right over here, Simi Valley, Thousand Oaks, Moore Park, Fillmore. Looks like there's quite a lot of outages already. So if you look over here, north of Chatsworth, there's already an outage. It's out till 2 p.m. It's longer than the 2 a.m. in the other area. This area is shut off till 2 p.m. on 12/5. This area near Simi Valley is shut off and they'll be restored on 2 p.m. on 12/5. Again, it's about 7:30 p.m. On 12/2. So a good 3 days of outages right there. Again, this area is also out till 2 p.m. Rest of the area, they are monitoring. Almost all of Simi Valley is covered by this potential power outage threat. And if you scroll over here, almost all of Moore Park is also covered. Thousand Oaks, most of Thousand Oaks is covered. Newberry Park has escaped it. This area, I think, is more near Ventura County, maybe. I'm not sure what the border is. Yeah, I think that's already in Ventura County. Yeah, I think this is the county line. This area is just in the unincorporated part of Ventura County. So this right now on Moore Park looks like they have been also out. They'll be out till 2 p.m. Santa Paula, Fillmore is already out. Looks like a lot of areas in Fillmore is out. They will be out till 12/5/2020. So one of the key things to keep in mind is the Southern California area, unfortunately, is very likely to be hit by a lot of fire threat, which is why Southern California Edison turns off power. So what you can do about that is apply for and get a backup system with funding from Southern California Edison. So if you're in a high fire risk zone, which almost everyone is in this orange area, and you have either medical baseline conditions, you basically just need to write a note that you'll be having health hazards in this area due to power outages, and then you'll qualify. There are some areas that also qualify due to being in what they call a lower income census tract. So some of the areas qualify even without any health hazard conditions, and that basically qualifies for 100% rebate if you're using California-based battery products, such as the Concord Sun Extender battery packs we use. So if you're interested in getting a battery backup because either you have experienced power outage or in an area that is likely to experience power outages, let us know. You can contact us at freepowerbackup.com. And I hope you all stay safe, and hopefully if you are without power, it'll get restored soon. If you don't have backup power source, this is definitely a good time to consider it, since the rebates are going fast. So the other thing I am going to have a look at is what's actually called the SGT Program. And if you look at the SGT Program, they do, actually this is not the side, you want to look at the Program Administrator, which is actually Self-Genca. And you can look at the program matrix over here. I can see how much of budget is left. This is for generation. What we are actually looking for is equity resiliency and seeing how much of funding is left. If you notice, in Southern California, Edison, about 76 million has been used up. In PG&E area, 226 million used up. They've been on a waiting list forever. Southern California Edison, I'm thinking by January or February of next year, they'll be out. This is for San Diego. This is San Diego, and this is SoCal Gas. Maybe SoCal Gas area, we could also apply for you if you have SoCal Gas. So they might have a bit more funding till next year. So it's probably a good idea to go ahead and get this in, because probably by January or February of next year, they'll be out of funding. And it takes about 6 weeks to actually get the reservation in at this time frame. So if you're interested, again, go to freepowerbackup.com, or you can shoot us an email. It's advisor@solar2sk.com. Again, it's advisor@solar2sk.com. Hope you all have a good rest of your day and stay safe. Thank you.